One of the UK's leading avant-garde black metal bands, A Forest of Stars, are going to release their brand new album on Grave Mounds and Grave Mistakes on the 28th of September 2018 via Prophecy Productions. It's an exploration of struggle against insanity. A Forest of Stars celebrate lushness and exuberance with this new release. Sit down, draw the curtains, close the doors, light a solitary candle to soften the darkness. Now you're ready for On Grave Mounds and Grave Mistakes. What an epic effort this is from A Forest of Stars. Glorious in how unusual it is, but still drawing very heavily from the well of black metal throughout the years. An album of experimental atmospheric darkness that delivers a deep and varied and fresh sound. Each track is a long and arduous tale that only A Forest of Stars know how to tell, and they're determined to make sure you listen, blending huge and cold melancholy passages with feral heaviness and dark spoken word monologues. Precipice, Pirouette and Tomeward Bound fill the mind with scenes of horrifying beauty. The latter in particular is one of the finest tracks to be released this year, not just in the black metal world, but the metal world full stop. Breathless. This will leave you feeling breathless, so it's somewhat of a relief when Premature Invocation leans back to play soft flute folk-like melody. It's short-lived though, as the track reaches desperate levels of intensity demanding your entire attention, and while you're at it, give yourself over to the Children of the Night Soil and allow yourself to be taken by the sea. Both tracks continuing the trend of deeply affecting music, because that's one of the biggest takeaways from this album, of how it emotionally touches you and connects with you. It's with great sadness but also happiness that On Grave Mounds and Grave Mistakes has to end. Sadness because it's such an incredible release and you don't want it to end, you know. You get to the end point and you're like, oh shit, I could listen to a lot more of this. But happy because it's so good, it's such a great experience that the very first thing you want to do is hit repeat, go out there and tell people, listen to the new A Forest of Stars album. It's that bloody good. Both scripturally transmitted disease and decomposing deity dancehall. I love the track names. Make sure there's no room for any doubt in the quality of A Forest of Stars' new release. Dave set a very high bar for atmospheric black metal in the latter part of 2018. This could be one of the albums of the year, if not the album of the year. So make sure you check it out. It's out on the 28th of September via Prophecy Productions.